Hello, my name is Andreas, welcome back for another episode of Beginner Friendly Germany in Hearts of Iron 3, and in previous episode, first things first, we got Ireland to surrender to some degree, and actually, USA has taken out Iceland. So if I can take out Shetland and Faroe Islands, that means that there's no British ports, although actually, does the USA give military access to Canada? Yes, not to Great Britain yet. But that's actually pretty decent, which means that they won't be having a lot of ships here, which also means that it can be bad, actually. You're doing convoy raiding. I wonder if that's going to be enough. What I suppose I could actually do, I'm going to take you to Athens. Wait, no. There we go. That is large enough, okay. Because there shouldn't be much of a navy moving around here anymore. Maybe a little bit. But I think it will be alright. Oh, air combat over Pinsk. Right over there. I see. Do we not? Oh, your mission ended. Okay, I'll just put an air intercept continues around that region. There we go. We should be able to break those fighters quite nicely now. We're still doing ground attack in there. That's a lot of divisions there. Okay. Well, at least we're slowly gaining ground here, which might trigger a response from them. Like, I think they are going to be moving a lot of troops down that way. Oh, there's a lot of troops in this pocket, or this salient over here. So I don't think I can do much about them. And until these are in good shape again, I don't think we can really do a lot of attacking on that front. But the amount of upgrades that we need to do is dropping drastically, which is quite nice. And we're about to complete some more cavalry divisions, which is really handy. I mean, they are going to go into France right now. I think that's going to be fine. Unfortunately, it is very low. Ooh, hold on a minute. Does that? No? Oh, the Italians have been pushed off from El Alamein. They might have some supply issues there. Trade interdiction, heavy tank reliability. Now, first things first, I believe the naval... Okay, that is actually 1941 tech now. Sure, we'll get that. And we're going to reduce the upgrades a little bit. Got air combat over here, which we are fighting. Or winning, rather, sorry. And over here we are... Okay, we got another battle. We can... Which one of these was the one that was supporting? Probably this one, because you haven't been digging in for as long now. The tanks can also give a bit of support attack. Basically, I want to get into that forest, because being in forest is a lot easier to defend than plains. Of course, we are in forest over... Oh, actually, that's woods. I see. Right, hopefully I can break them now, this time. In there, and... Ooh, yeah. We push the enemy out, and the tanks are about to arrive there. And then after that, we probably need to bomb some surrounding troops there. Oh. Okay, can we see any... They do have a headquarters and 2 infantry regiments there. Not a full division, though. But we'd have to drop in a lot of troops there, actually, to take it, I'm afraid. Oh, now they're trying to counterattack again. And, okay, so you go there. Hold your ground control. I'm not going to buy crude oil from across the sea. We got still plenty. Which, of course, isn't exactly historical. Although, to be fair, we probably capture a lot from Britain and that sort of area, so yeah, I suppose maybe. But yeah, it's not entirely historical, like how in this game Germany just has pretty much unlimited fuel. I mean, to be fair, it has a lot of energy which it turns into crude oil, and then that's turned into fuel, but still. Submarine crew training, good. Right, so hopefully we are there soon, and hopefully we can defend it. I mean, to be fair, there's only 2 provinces that can attack there. So it shouldn't be that bad, but yeah. Well, we got there, and the paratrooper should be arriving there shortly. Now, we did start transporting some troops over here across the channel. I think we're going to transport these. I mean, I'm just going to actually just rebase there again. And then once these troops are over there, we are going to start shuffling them around to... First things first, I'm going to assign you under the 1st Panzer Army. Take all of these. Take into... somewhere around to... You know what, I'm just going to send you there. Where's the Panzer Army again? Down here. I'm going to move you into Warsaw. You'll be a little... Well, actually, you know what? I'm going to get you into Lublin. It'll be a little bit closer there. And yeah, once we get some more tanks over here... actually, what I should probably do is... Once we get the infantry, replace the tanks and motorized divisions over here for the defensive duty. And just have the infantry defending, and then we can use the tanks to attack north to Kostopol. Although, first things first, we need to take that one. So for that one, I think we need to start moving our... or focusing our bombers on that again. Continues daily ground attack. Another cavalry division. I think what you are going to do is you're going to be somewhere around Toul. And go to the police car. I know you're beyond their range, but that's honestly alright. So we've got a lot of bombers going in there. I think what we're going to do is we're going to take engineer as well as armored car to do the attacking. This armored car is going to support attack, and ooh, I'm pretty sure that you cannot reach there. No, definitely not. But the other one is already doing the bombing there, right? Well, actually not right now. You're going to start doing that again. Continues. Then how far can you reach? Just out of curiosity. Around here is where you can reach. From, well, actually all the way there. From Stockholm. But yeah, that's a bit of too long distance. But 8 wings of bombers should be plenty, and then we got the interceptors already in there. There's only 3 divisions that are going to be... Oh, wow. That's a lot of units that are in the reserves there, but they're not actually reinforcing. Not easy, anyway. I believe there's actually some extras, but we can't scroll down for some reason. Oh, they got a tank division in there now. Hopefully we can break that with our bombers, although the tactical bombers are not the best against tanks, which should get the close air support to do that, but I don't think we have the reach for that, unfortunately. Because, well, we got one in Königsberg. I'm pretty sure that that can reach about here-ish. Yeah, right about there. And the other one can reach about here, so that's kind of in the dead zone of our close air support range. Which isn't really helpful right now. Okay, I suppose there's just too many units there. I'm just going to cancel that attack. I don't want to lose too much. I mean, I suppose one option that I do have is actually just take out that one. Because if they have so much troops just going through there right now, then I suppose that would be a decent alternative. Right, I suppose Potsdam, we do have... Well, you know what, Danzig, we have a core there at least. Then Prague, we have a core. And I suppose since there's not going to be a lot of Allied bombers anymore in the west here, that we can start building up the factories there. So how much do the factories cost now each? About 3, I see. Not too bad. You know what, I'm just going to put in another 50 of them, actually, I think. Sure enough, it's going to take quite some time, and we're not going to start working on them immediately. I think once we're done with the motorized division and all that sort of stuff, we probably are going to reach them. Or the motorized and the tanks, because the core in there is actually quite a bit. Ooh, that actually means that we'll have 2 extra tank cores in here. I think I'm going to use both of them in the south to first capture that and then destroy the pocket, and then start pushing further south down here, get another pocket on the border here between Romania and Hungary, and then push down south to Odessa, and then from here we can take out the resources in Ukraine, hopefully, which are actually quite numerous. Also, Poltava has black soil, which means a lot more manpower, which is definitely something that we need. Alright, so those are doing alright. You still are moving around, aren't you? Bloody hell. Don't think we have any bombers down here, do we? No, we got some submarines doing some raiding, but that's about it. Okay, how about we send this... redeploy you to Trondheim, just so that they don't accidentally take it. Reduce that and that. And yeah, just a few days and we're going to get the motorized division, so we can start working on the 4th Panzer Corps. Speaking of which, is there... the Panzer Army only has... yeah, it only has the Panzer Corps in there. Oh, that's handy. We're still doing a lot of bombing there. I suppose we should probably cancel that, because there's just too big of a concentration of troops there right now. And instead, I suppose what I could do is I could do some logistical bombing there for a little bit. The other one can do some similar stuff on the other side here. Logistical bombing for a little bit. Well, I'll just set up for a month, but it's probably not going to be doing it for that long. Just some easy tasks to do. Not going to take too much casualties. Once we get the airfield in Prestlisovs higher, we will probably get some of the close air support. Maybe the one in Königsberg, actually. Or is there any other... that's only level 1 into Walkie. Although that is actually something that I do want to upgrade. I'm just going to put that to the max and set to the top. So we've got a lot of air bases underway, and some of them are not really that crucial anymore. For example, the French ones, and, well, mostly the French ones, I suppose. Need a bit more reinforcements there. So we have started doing logistical bombing down here, which is going to slow down the troops a lot there, at least. And also destroy a lot of their supplies. Isotope separation can be now researched. So that's another step closer to getting the nuclear reactor and eventually getting some nuclear weapons. Not that we're going to be using them anytime soon, but having them as an option might be handy. Although we don't... oh well. Right, and the Swearpunk is going to be done in... oh right, that's more morale for our tanks and tank destroyers and such. And armoured cars, actually. Well, that's not too bad. Unfortunately, it doesn't tell me how much supplies I destroy and that sort of stuff, but oh well. Like, it's at least causing some problems for this area. I'm just thinking, can I break that one way or another? Like, it would take a lot of bombardment, wouldn't it? How about you start doing ground attack there again? The other one can do the logistics bombing in here. It's basically... ooh. Yeah, he's running really low on supplies there. Right, so bombing in Pinsk. Oh, wow, that's a lot of troops there. Yeah, they're basically out of supplies there, aren't they? Now, I'm not entirely sure which way the supplies to Pinsk are actually coming from. Are they going to... ooh. Oh, good. We destroy... oh, actually. If we have a revolt risk, we can kind of see where the underground resistance is. So there's some over there. So we're going to have to take care of that one, aren't we? And it's spreading it already, and there's got to be probably a massive uprising there soon. So how about we send one of these divisions there already? And we got Infantry Division, which is actually one of the newer designs here. Just going to send you to, I don't know, Sambor. And assign this under the 1st Army, and then we are going to get a 4th Panzer Corps. There we go, and assign this under the 1st Panzer Army. So slowly but surely we're going to get a lot more troops again, which is going to be really nice. And when is the... so that's been completed, there's going to be one of those, and then some of... so the infantry corps that we just started building up here is going to be some mixed troops. So some of them are going to be the 5 Regiment, and some of them are going to be 4 Regiment, but that's honestly fine. Gives a bit of a variance in there, because the 5 Regiment ones have mostly been just same old, same old. There we go. Swearpunk advances. Christiansund is under attack. Oh. And there we go. That can be assigned under Panzer Corps, and that's going to be under the 2nd Corps. Should be getting a lot more soon, but we're going to need to get some more reinforcement, or upgrades again. Okay, so could you just please die? I guess not. We'll just redeploy the cavalry in there because it's unable to move quite yet otherwise. Because of the delay. So we'll just, you know, get it in there. And hopefully we can kind of cut them off. Alright, well, transport to Trondheim. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to delay them for long enough. So that the infantry will arrive there before they arrive into their destination. And hopefully that will work. Right, so are they... No, those are coming in there. Those are going to have to rest for a while. Have we done... We have done... Well, actually, we've lost a little bit of strength on the bombers there already. So I'm actually thinking maybe I should attack that one. I can have 4 divisions attacking instead of 3. I don't think they have a lot of troops in there right now, so how about we take... Because I know that there's probably not that much time left in the episode, and I do want to get some... Or get this portion of the blockade, or the pocket set up already. Support attack there. That is still marshalling, so that is quite difficult terrain to attack into, unfortunately. But we'll have to just... soldier on right now. So you're going to start doing ground attack there, and the other one is going to start doing some ground attack there as well. So we've got 4 divisions attacking, 2 only in the combat right now, and we're taking quite hefty casualties in, or losses in our organization, much higher than they are because they got some bombers around and our fighters did nothing. Lovely. Could you just go ahead and fight them? No? Well, that's not good. And Trondheim, we intercept them again. Come on. This is going to take forever because it's winter time into... Well, it's actually into forest, but still. How... Oh, wow. Okay, I don't think we're going to actually attack there now. There's just the enemy air force is doing so much damage on us, and our fighters are not even fighting them for some reason. Okay, air intercept. Both. Continues. Continue. Oh, you were over there. Why were you over the airfield? What bloody... Okay, well... I'm sure that we can... If we could... There we go. We got a fight over them. There we go. There we go. And actually, Ooh, that's something that springs to mind. Can you reach the airfield there? You can. How about you start doing some runaway creating there? For a month or so. I know that that's the interceptors, but you know, weakening their air force one way or another would be quite nice. And we are bowing that they are probably taking quite hefty casualties as well. Right, so now you're going back to Trondheim. Just die already. We need to get some bombers to actually destroy them. Or then we just need to keep this shuffling going on for another few days. Okay, so we failed to attack there, so how about you switch to do something... So, runaway creating over there, for example. For a month, and the other one can just rest, quite frankly. Need to increase the reinforcement quite a bit for the time being, but that should be alright. Okay, so there was some bombers indeed there. And if we can make sure that they can't repair them, that's going to give us some grace period to actually start attacking. But these troops now need to regain their organization really bad. I suppose what I could do actually down here is upgrade some of the infrastructures in here. It should be relatively quickly done. And it's really cheap, all things considered. So when okay, they're going to be done in May. That's probably not fast enough. We need to be done with this pocket faster than in May. But I have a suspicion that once we... Ooh, that's a lot of troops in here. But once we get the... Oh, there we go. The 3rd Panzer Corps is arriving into the Eastern Front soon. So once we get those into action, probably later this month. Which is to say February. Okay, are you getting there? I certainly hope you are. Because this is just annoying. I mean, at least I'm basically stopping them from getting anywhere. And basically what you need to do in cases like this is get into the province that they are trying to retreat from and retreat to. And that way you can destroy them. But sometimes it's just not possible. Let's see, a bit less reinforcements. And we are... Okay, that bombing is doing still alright, not taking a lot of casualties. We're doing some damage on the planes there, and over here, these are definitely the bombers that have been bombing us. Now, where is the other one? I suppose Kaunas might be one of the places. So I'm guessing this place... Oh yeah, that has been basically destroyed. So how about you do runaway cratering in Kaunas next? Just trying to destroy as much of the airfields in the nearby as possible, so that the enemy cannot use them. And hopefully we can also damage the planes in... Oh, wait, no, that was our planes there. I was like, wait a minute, they got 6 wings there, they just had 2 before. But no, that was just ours. Another cavalry division. Or police division. I'm just gonna put one down here somewhere. And then one over... right about... Well, actually, probably... Maybe down in the southern section there. Need to have a fair bit of troops anyway. So oh yeah, Kaunas had the other 2 bombers. So soon, oh wow, they have brought in a lot of troops here. Taking the tanks to the marshes over there is a really bad idea though, so I don't really want to do that. And the reason why I'm going to go to Kostopol is actually because it is not a marsh province, it's just plains. So for motorized division and all tank divisions, it's going to be perfect terrain for attacking. Well, at least there's no penalties for attacking, if we want to turn it that way. Okay, we do still actually have some time in the episode, which is good, because we still haven't taken this area. And you know what? Yeah, we're just going to go until we've cut off the northern entrance to the pockets. In the meanwhile, are we doing any damage on the planes themselves, or it's just... Well, it's mostly just the airfield, which I suppose is still good. Another than that... Ooh. Hello. So how many... They got 16 ships in there. We'll need to keep an eye on that whenever we do those, that if we can, you know, maybe destroy a bit more. Maybe Scalp of Flow could use a bit of infrastructure bonus there as well, and upgrade the airbase, and put those into the top of the production queue as well. Again, it's not a massive amount of IC required for those. A lot more is the fluctuation between the reinforcement and upgrades, quite frankly. Then there... Ooh, right, we're going to get another infantry division soon. And then are we going to get the... Well, that's going to be in March. Okay, so yeah. We're going to start the next... Oh, right, I was supposed to put in an infantry corps down here, but I think right now getting some troops over here to close the pocket in early spring. And then before summer, hopefully destroy the pocket entirely. And then during summer, we're going to start getting to Kiev and Dnieper and all that sort of stuff. Or, like, get to the bend in there. Maybe close off Crimea and all that sort of stuff. So we are going to be a bit behind on the schedule, but, you know, we've been fighting in a lot of places. So that's our excuse. And the enemy was more prepared for this battle than I was. Okay, so bombing encounters... Ooh, actually, what I could do... So I could give you runaway cratering, range, day continues. So you're going to be bombing both of those airfields there. Unfortunately, you don't have the range for that one. Although, we are working on getting the fuel tank upgrade and all that, which is actually going to be, like, what, another 100-kilometer range for the plane once, because actually, isn't there... Hold on a minute. Is that in the fighters then? Aero engine, okay, yeah, there we go. That is gonna, ooh, actually, it's gonna reduce by 50, so it's 75-kilometer increase once we get the aero engine and the fuel tank upgrades. But anyway, that's gonna be quite decent there, and yeah, at least we keep them kind of in check there. But I think our bombers now need to Which one of these would be the weakest? Like, they all have a lot of troops there, and I think this would be probably the smartest place because we can attack from both sides. But at the same time, they just have such a massive amount of troops. I don't know if we can actually get through there. Well, I'm gonna try. And then, oh, we destroyed one of the underground resistance bases here. They still got 2. We're working on reducing both or more of them, and then we've got our division over here, hopefully reducing some as well. Well, at least being in there as soon as they try to rise up. Oh, finally we got rid of the bloody headquarters in here. That was annoying. Actually, how about you go down there now? You got the military police, you should be able to root out some of the underground bases there. So they got tanks there. They don't have tanks there as far as I can tell. So that would be the smartest location to start bombing. So let's start doing that then, actually. Ground attack. Yeah, ground attack. Let it be continuous right now. And then tackle bombers from here, ground attack. Just making sure, so you can command 8 air wings, good. Should be able to do the bombardment as we Oh, they got some anti-aircraft brigade there, and then they got artillery, anti-tank brigade, so that's 1 division, I reckon. They got anti-tank and anti-air in another division. And then they got division without any support things, and another 2 without any support. But that's a total of 5 divisions, as far as I can tell. So breaking through that is not going to be easy, but if we can damage them enough, which looks like we're doing a decent bit of damage in there at least. We're also keeping all the air bases, well, at least these 2 air bases, in check, so that they shouldn't be able to do much. Well, at least some of the bombers. Heavy tank gun advance, good. Is that... That's still not ahead of time. Alright then. Okay, at least this tank corps over here can start moving forward. I'm just going to get them in there. Just a massive spearhead to take out that one. Actually, just get in there, actually. Start from the planes there and then start pushing forward. Just get this entire stack there and then get a little bit there. And I suppose we should have some infantry already in here. We do. Now, I was talking about maybe getting these to take care of the defensive side over here. So that the tanks can move into the proper front. And yes, this is going to be a bit of a longer episode here until we... You know what? No, we're going to call it here. I know that we are quite a bit over time. I think next episode we are going to start our spearhead going north. Maybe head to Costopol. And then over here we're going to try to close off... Or basically conquer one of these 2 provinces. I'm not entirely sure which one. I'd be preferably both, but I don't think that's going to be an option. There's too much infantry in here. Like, while we have our bombers, it's not going to be enough, unfortunately. But with the spearhead from the south, with the tanks and a bit of extra infantry in, we should be able to get this conquered and then maybe kind of spread out the buffer zone here, so that they can't just immediately take it out or pocket some of our troops. And then close off that one, and then there's probably going to be about 20 divisions here. But anyway, if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Also got the links down below in the description. But other than that, thank you very much for watching. Until next time, bye-bye.